Hey everybody. I love saying everybody, even though I don't know like clearly who I'm talking to. I the most videos I've ever posted on this channel was when I was pregnant with my son. He's 8 years old now. So I feel like um a lot of my subscribers, even though I don't know how much you would even see because I don't post often, but I feel like a lot of the subscribers were from 8 years ago. So I've slowly but surely been trying to get back into posting. Um, Before now, I was putting some of my take care tips up because I do personal development coaching, and I put some dance videos up, some just encouraging word videos, and I recently big shopped again. So I was like, you know what? Kind of sort of want to document it. I say kind of sort of because I'm not a consistent YouTube uploader, if that's what you call it. But anyway, let's jump right in. Try to catch you up just a little bit. I got a whole bunch of lip gloss on my lip. Oh my god. Um, so I have been natural for 11 years. If you see any of the natural hair videos I posted, they weren't super cute either, but I was trying to do something with that too. But I've been natural for 11 years. And last year, May, so May 2019, not only did I perm my hair, but I cut it into a pixie. So I was going real good up until like July. And the pixie was too much for me because I could never get a real good mold. I was switching back and forth between dryers. So I felt like the size of my hair and definitely the back would never cooperate like pixie wise. You know how you see the cute little YouTube videos and So I think I went from like May to July and then I just started cutting more hair off. So the first thing I did, I had the lady just cut my sides. So I had like the cute little pixie bang and I had like a tail or something coming to about right here. So I rocked that for a good little minute. I must have did maybe I must have done like 2 or 3 months, and then I was just at my stylist one day, and she was like, "Can I cut this tail off?" And I was like, "Girl, go ahead." So ever since about I want to say August 2019, I have had no hair on the sides and the back. So, and I went low. I'm talking about like bald, like I was shaved bald on the sides and back. And I've been rocking it like that since all the way up until January this year. Or maybe a little bit after that. It's just in January I decided to stop perming the top of my hair. I decided to stop going to my stylist. I ran into this lady in the airport one day, and her hair looked just like mine, and she was telling me she do it herself. So I was like, I feel empowered. I could do this. I got this one little patch of hair. The length probably came to maybe about right here when it was. So I let my stylist know I wanted to take a break from coming. So, from like January up until the whole COVID thing, I was doing my best with the top. It got really hard because I wasn't permanent anymore. And I don't know how to necessarily take care of hair. Like even before I went natural, I always had like braids or a sew-in or something like that. So coming away from a perm and like trying to do it myself, it got really rough because I felt like I was putting heat on it every 2 days and it wasn't like flipping and it wasn't cute no more like it used to be. I was still getting the sides and the back shave because my husband, he can do that at home. So fast forward, the whole COVID thing started. This up here was a mess because it definitely started transitioning. I got braids for like a month. And that was cute because the braids was long, sides in the back was shaved. COVID thing still going on, hit a little harder, took the braids out. And I've never been a person who likes transition hair, especially if you don't have like the ends. I'm sorry, I've never liked the transition ends, especially if you don't have like a whole bunch of new growth and maybe like just this down here is the perm ends. No, like I have what I have now, and the rest of it was perm ends, and I put up with it for as long as I could. And one day I got out the shower and I just took some scissors and cut the ends off. Now it looked strange for a long time because without being, you know, at a stylist or a barber in terms of big chopping, you know, it wasn't even. So I must say I did that maybe about a month ago, and to this day I'm still maybe like cutting little straight pieces that I see. But that's the update for the top. The back and the sides, I have decided to let them grow in. At first, I wanted it to grow in just enough to do like a cute little fade cut, but I've decided I wanted to grow in to do like a taper style. So I'm waiting and praying that this speeds up, because you know, well, you'll see when I get ready to style it, just trying to like keep it brushed down, because now it just look like hair growing in. Excuse me. So yeah, that's where we are. That's where my hair is now. This has grown a lot, and I absolutely love the curls. And I know that took a long time, but now we're gonna jump in for real. So how I'm doing this now until it grows and looks a little different, I'm using this Carefree Curls Snapback Curl Restore. That was under the bed for a long time. I love this. Like, I'm so glad I pulled it from under the bed. I feel like any curling cream will work, because you definitely want to keep moisture on it if you want like the curls and stuff to pop. But I'm using the African Pride Shea Butter and Flaxseed Oil Curling Cream. You're gonna need a brush for this right here. You need a brush. I use some foaming lotion. I feel like any foaming lotion will work. I say that lightly because I feel like some products do be the bomb and be better than others, but this works for me. And you should try your foaming lotion before you go out and buy something else. And jam, good old jam. So yes, let's get started. So oh, you need a mirror so you can look at your hair, girl, when you're done. So yeah, I mean, with COVID going on, I'm not really going out the house anyway. I promise you, I do like all this to just walk the dogs. I mean, you still want to look presentable, you know, because the most I do is walk the dogs. Might go to the store every now and again, but we Instacart a lot. But yeah, anyway. So I do have one of these little thingamajigs, because when I first clipped the perm ends off, like, I was like, oh my God, April, why did you do that? Not like it was super cute with the perm ends, but you know how you just go buy stuff because you want to try to do something. So, I mean, you know, it's cool, it worked, but I found that if you find the curl direction or whatever you call it for your hair, it's been working for me just to rub it like this. So yeah, I'm sorry I didn't show that, but I put some of this in the palm, add like a couple little finger flicks of the cream, rub it together, and I just go around. So I'm absolutely in love with the pop of the curls. You probably can see some straight pieces. I always see them. I usually get the scissors and cut them. I know the world gonna open back up at some point. Well, actually here in Georgia, they've opened a whole bunch of stuff, but if it's not essential, my family just still not going out. So at some point, I do want a stylist to actually go through this section of my hair and make it even. But for right now, I'm happy it's growing in. I'm happy I can actually get a curl out of this. See, look, there's a straight piece right. I can't get it. That's a straight piece right there. So yeah, this pops like this. And what I usually do next is I have to wash my hands. Like, moving from product to product, I don't know why I have to do that, but please bear with me. Okay, so that's that's the top. That's all I do to it. You know, you put it in there, it pops, it's sitting there, it's cute. All right. Now for the side, I was so confused about this hair growing in because this is the most hair I've had on the side and the back of my hair, of my head, in like a year. So with me wanting this to grow in, I mean, it's nothing for me to really do but deal with it. And with it, you know, being like the whole stay at home thing and nobody really going anywhere, it's like you have the opportunity to let hair grow in. So I didn't know what to do, and I promise you, I've looked for so many YouTube videos on, you know, what to do as it grows in, and every video I find, people's hair is a lot longer, so it's like it was nothing for this, you know, this length, but this works. So this is what we rocking with until some more growth come in and maybe I have to figure something else out, because I feel like you would still just lay the hair down, right? Let me know. So yeah, I just take small little pumps and go over the hair, put some in the back. This spot of my head is so interesting because you see the hair growing in right here, but I've had this bald spot right here since 8th grade, so yeah, that's interesting. I know you can buy stuff to work on it and the hair grow in. I've honestly never took the time. So yeah, I just do a little bit of foaming. Here's your handy dandy brush. Got it from Walmart. It was either like $2 or $3. Might have been $4. I don't remember. And this is a hard one. Like sometimes I have to like be like, girl, slow down. Like be light, you know, cause you so, you know, you want to get it laid down. You like, yeah, and it's like, yeah. So yeah. So I just brush down like that. I promise you I'm not going anywhere. Like when I go downstairs, I'm probably gonna make me a smoothie and at some point take my dogs out. My husband and I are probably gonna work on dinner. But like I said, even though we're stuck in the house, it does not mean that you don't need to shower. It does not mean you can't put some lipstick on to walk out and get your mail out your mailbox. It doesn't mean that. So yeah, I just, you know, I just feel better looking like I'm going somewhere, even though I'm not. Okay. So after that, and I do have the most beautiful gel in the world, this Eco Gel. Whichever one you have, Eco Gel is just beautiful, and I have been using it. But I've just always liked the tackiness of jam, and I was in Walmart and I just picked this one. It smells good, so I take some of this and just, you know, apply it. This gives it like a little bit of a sticky, because this length that is coming in, is, you know, it's making it look presentable. It's laying it down as much as it can be for the length that it is. You all please stay tuned for when it get longer, because I'm gonna have all type of questions. And yeah, sorry about the angle of this video. That's another reason I've never been like an avid YouTube uploader, because, you know, some of you all, you got like the little drop backlight and a stand and we all phone over here. Yes. I think for my maternity playlist or my pregnancy playlist, I think I used a tablet. But other than that, I've never had like the the professional video stuff. So yeah, I hate when this get on my ears. Like it's so sticky, and so of course I just touched it with, you know, touched my ear with the hand. But we'll work on that in a minute. But what I'm trying to do, because I always do the back first, but then I try to actually isolate the sides, because I be trying not to get it on my ear, but I still end up getting it on there anyway. Then you brush again. Sometimes I turn the brush like this, just, I guess that does something. I don't know. Oh, my little straight hairs. Okay. so cute because I don't have a bald spot like on this side. Yeah. Okay, and last but certainly not least, everybody knows edges are super important. I do have edge control, but I've just been still using the jam. And I'm not really versed on how to do like super cute edges. I just try to lay them down a little bit. And if I don't use an edge brush, I just kind of do like a shape with my fingers because I don't have a lot of edges. And let me tell you all, when oh, my knee just popped. Did y'all hear that? Even before I permed my hair, when I was natural, like the last 6 months of me being natural, to get like the little baby hair edge cuteness, I was actually perming that hair. So, you know, I don't necessarily fully know how to do like unpermed edge hair, but you know, I try because I feel like that's a finishing touch. And hey, all them old toothbrushes, because I have the frequency you're supposed to switch your toothbrush out. I just usually just, you know, hey, another edge brush, drop it in the drawer. So sometimes I do come back in here and do something. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere. But yeah. Okay, wait, that's not turning out right. Do you all hear that music in the background? That is K-Love. I absolutely love worship music, and I love K-Love. Keeps me centered because my kids are, I'm pretty sure, out there doing something, and I'm just gonna need the peace of God in my heart when I walk out of here and see what they did. Them and the dogs. Like, my dogs are very active. They do stuff too. They like 2 kids. So yeah, this is basically it. This is, you know, this is acceptable for me so far in terms of maybe having to like go out the house, and because I do leave out for the store or I leave out to ship orders. So I like the curl of this, and then this is how I do the sides with the length that I have. And you know, the last thing, the mirror. I usually just try to at least check and see if I brushed it down real good. And yes, that's it. So I'm a very positive person, so I would say subscribe just for the positivity that you can find on my channel. Don't necessarily subscribe for hair videos, but yes, positivity lives here. You'll always find it from something I'm sharing, a take care tip, or just, you know, me encouraging others. So subscribe, check back. I'm gonna add some earrings. Still not going nowhere, but you know, with the short hair, you want some earrings on. And yeah, thanks for watching. I look forward to adding some new content when I'm able to. And happy curls to everyone, especially if you just big chop like me. Thanks.